Hello, everybody. My name's Robin O'Neill. You're listening to me reading stuff. That's on iTunes and Podomatic. What else does that mean? That means I don't have anybody sponsoring me. I don't have a publisher. This is not Eargum. This is not Headwolf. This isn't anything fancy. This is just me in my studio talking to you with my shitty computer that's gonna die any minute now. I do have a good mic, thanks to Billy. Thank you, Billy. And my sound engineer, DW Burnham, which, by the way, DW, if this is sounding okay, let me know. I don't know. It's been so long since I did a podcast that I think I fucked up all of my EQs and echoes and ambiance and reverb and all of that. So I don't know. Hey, you guys, thank you for being patient with me. Let's get serious. Let's talk it out. But also, let's not dwell on it too much. As some of you may know, I have not been well lately. I have a valve issue in my heart, and it's just, I don't know what to say. I still don't really know what's going on. I've had this since birth, and it has never been so much of a problem. And lately, I just feel like I'm dying constantly. So we keep thinking we found solutions, and then I start feeling bad again. So I'm doing everything I can. I just wanted to say to any of you who have listened for a while, thank you so much for, for being there for me in your various ways that you are. And if I don't know you at all, thank you for being patient and coming back to the podcast. I made, I never kind of go back on my word about things like this. I love doing this podcast. I loved doing it every single week. And the fact that I haven't been here doing it or even publishing old episodes kind of tells you just how bad I've been feeling, because I just couldn't even do that. I mean, I still have done almost nothing. I think people assumed I was feeling better because I put a photo of me when I got my hair cut the other day. I put it on Instagram, and everybody was thinking very sweet thoughts, being like, oh, you're better. And no, really, I just kind of felt good enough to go get a haircut that day. So, and I can still smile occasionally. There are times when I'm laughing, not as much as normal. Normally I've gotten through a lot of shit in my life through just, thank God, I've just built with a sense of humor. Not that I'm funny. I'm not funny, but I find so much about being alive so funny and ridiculous. I mean, even in my darkest moments. So, but that hasn't even been true lately. I mean, I think the point is, what I'm trying to say to you guys is, here I am. I'm doing my best. It's Friday. It's not Thursday. I wanted to do this yesterday. The thing is every day I'm like, I want to do a podcast. I want to reach out. I want to share something I've read, even if I read it in 9th grade. Because I haven't been reading as much. I haven't been drawing as much. I'm just not myself. And it's been 3 months now since I've been feeling so poorly. But the thing is, today I just said, I'm going to do it. Even if it's horrible, maybe I'm coming back. And I'm having a pretty good health day today. I'm feeling actually okay. So might as well make the most of it while we've got me feeling pretty okay for the time being. So just a couple of reminders about who I am, in case you forgot. It's been so long since I defined myself at length for you that I think I've forgotten who the fuck I am too. Let's see what I can remember about myself. I'm not really into nudity, at all. Not my own nudity, not your nudity. You're never going to catch me walking around nude. Selena Gomez's nudity, nobody's nudity. Except maybe Tom Skerritt. Tom Skerritt. Not that I've seen Tom Skerritt naked, but I would like to. I don't know what it is. I'm attracted to Tom Skerritt. But the reason I don't like nudity, in case you've never heard this before, is I have a very vivid imagination about the life of a pubic hair. And when I see nudity, I think about individual pubic hairs traveling all over the place and ending up places they shouldn't end up. Like on my earlobe or something. I have a fear that they're just going to be on the tip of my nose when I'm out ordering my Gatorade or something. So anyway, all of this journeying of the average pubic hair could easily be avoided by less nudity. Another thing, I still drink tons of water. I've got it right here next to me always. I use a clean canteen, if you were wondering. So much water. And I love water. I genuinely love drinking it. Allergies, I got them. Sinus issues, definitely have chronic sinusitis. This is why I love Kleenex with lotion and talk about it nonstop. And I'm okay with that. I can live with my sinus problems. Who else do I love? What else do I love? Brenda Walsh. Love her. Shannon Doherty, she's my hero. Anne Hathaway, no thank you. Shelley Duvall, I love Shelley Duvall. Amanda Bynes, I love her. Thank God. Amanda Bynes announced she's sober and making a comeback. We missed you, Amanda. Welcome back. Kristen Wiig, no, I'll pass. Sorry, I know the world loves that wig, but not me. What else? Cleanliness. I am a clean person when it comes to my own body. I love to shower. I love feeling clean. I like the scents that I love are all just clean scents, like cotton, linen, laundry scents. So I am not like a grime ball type of person. I don't like that feeling. I mean, this is why I don't go camping. I don't like feeling dirty. I really don't. But the cleanliness in my home environment, I could be better about that. And I will work on it, I promise you, right now. What else? I love tigers. One way I always feel better, what I do is I go on Instagram, I look at the Big Cat Rescue. They're in Tampa, Florida. I go to their Instagram feed, and I just favorite every single photo they post. I love what they do, and I love looking at photos of big cats. They're a big cat rescue. That's why they're called Big Cat Rescue. And they have some of my favorite tigers there. And I visited there maybe 3 times, and I highly recommend it to people. I'll put a link in the description of this podcast in case you're an animal lover and interested in this organization. And please, let me just say, never, ever, ever, ever pose with a baby tiger. Or, of course, a grown one either. But it's not okay to expose big cats, even when they're little tiny babies, to human beings' touch. That's not okay at all. It's very, very bad. And people who make that okay are monsters. So, what else? I think that's it. Just a reminder, I love vasectomies. I think everybody should get a vasectomy. I really do. Every person with male anatomy, that is. I think there's plenty of human beings in the world. If you've already had a baby, I'm really happy for you and I'm glad you did it. If you're on the fence, I say go get that vasectomy. Get out there tomorrow. It's a Saturday. I don't know if your doctor's office is open, but make a call. Make a house call. Get them to come over and take that little piece of spaghetti out of you. That's what it looks like when you get a vasectomy. It's a little piece of pasta that comes out of you. So look forward to that. Don't eat it. And you know what? I got to hit pause because this podcast has been on hiatus for a while, and what I am supposed to do is not talk about vasectomies, but I'm supposed to read you a little something, and I have no idea what I'm going to read you. So hitting pause, coming back to read you something very quick and simple. Okay, we're back. How'd you like that stinger? Are they called stings? Radio sting or stinger? Oh God, I forget. Okay, we're going to be reading from the book Scars, poems by Blaga Dimitrova. She's Bulgarian. Hey Eva, how you doing? My friend Eva is Bulgarian, and I have gotten a lot of wisdom from Eva and her family. Bulgarian wisdom. I love it. Anyway, so let's see. Dimitrova was not only a poet her whole life, she was also vice president of Bulgaria from 1992 to 1993. Whoa, I just hit my mic. Sorry about that. I'm not sure. I know she died in 2003, but I'm not sure how she died. So go ahead and make something up. I'm going to assume it had something to do with cancer. Well, that's just a wild guess. Okay, I'm going to read... Is that a horrible thing to do, by the way? Like, just make somebody's death up? I should have said something good. She dies... I know what she did. She died peacefully in her sleep. She was completely content, happy. She had done everything she ever wanted to do. She wrote a final poem, and she then just died that night. Speaking of which, her poem kind of refers to this. Anyway, that's weird. I wasn't meaning to do that. This poem is called Ars Poetica. Here we go. Write each of your poems as if it were your last. In this century, saturated with strontium, charged with terrorism, flying with supersonic speed, death comes with terrifying suddenness. Send each of your words like a last letter before execution, a call carved on a prison wall. You have no right to lie, no right to play pretty little games. You simply won't have time to correct your mistakes. Write each of your poems tersely, mercilessly, with blood, as if it were your last. Amen, Blaga Dimitrova. This book is from Ivy Press, Princeton, New Jersey. I'm going to put a link in the description of the podcast where you can get it, although I'm very lucky to have this book. This was given to me by my two dear friends, Laura and Kayla, and I can't thank them enough because this book has kept me company. Actually, this is one book I keep reading and rereading, and that's similar to the last one. You can tell I got this package from Laura and Kayla, and I've just kind of continued to read those two books. So... if I didn't say it, I'm referring to May Sarton's The House by the Sea. Isn't that what it's called? The House by the Sea. Those two sent me this package with not only that, but pressed leaves from where they live. And I loved these three things have been real companions to me over the last few months. So anyway, it's so nice to be nice when you're nice. And I have a lot of nice friends. Okay, I'm already at 11 minutes. You guys love it when I ask you questions at the end. You always respond. Feel free to do so. Once I ask these questions, hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. My handle is at Robin_O'Neil, ROBYN_ONEIL. And I have been kind of sneaking back on to Instagram and Twitter lately, so that's nice. What are my questions for you today? Let's see. God, do you hear my dryers going crazy behind me? Do you like to do laundry? Yes or no? Some people love it. Some people hate it. I used to hate it, and now I love it. I don't know why. I can't figure it out. But one day, about 3 years ago, I just suddenly loved doing it. So, I don't know. Go figure. What else? Oh, what's something you want to do before the summer's over? Something fun just for you. I want to hear it. Like me, what I'd like to do is go to Huntington Gardens. I have a membership now, thanks to Debbie Cuto. Thank you, Debbie. And I want to go over there by myself, alone, and draw outdoors. So that's a goal I have before the summer's over. I need to do that. So what's yours? I want you to come up with something fun and just for you that doesn't do, it can't be good for anybody else. Sorry, I'm encouraging selfishness here because most of us are not selfish. Most people I know, we all do too much for other people. I want you to do something fun for yourself by yourself. Maybe you want to learn a new recipe. Maybe you want to go vegan for 2 weeks. Maybe you want to go swimming in the ocean. Maybe if you live in Nebraska, you want to go to Exarban. Is Exarban even around? It's a horse track. I miss you guys in Nebraska, by the way. I'm from Nebraska. If you guys didn't know, that's where I was born. And I really miss the Nebraska spirit. So if you listen and you're in Nebraska, send me a message. I'd like to hear how you're doing. How does it feel to be Nebraskan? What's my last question for you? Hold on, I'm going to hit pause and really think of a good one. Because I'm not very quick. You know I'm not on caffeine, right? Everybody knows I quit caffeine. I didn't want to. I want to drink caffeine every second, but I had to quit caffeine. I'm drinking no coffee. It sucks. Good thing I like water. Hold on, let me think of a good question. I think this is a good one. Who in your life, either you know them still or you don't know them anymore, gave you the best hugs that you've ever had? Now, some of you are like, look, girl, I don't even like hugging people. So don't answer the question. But for those of you that like a good embrace, who do you know gave the best hugs ever? I'm going to go with my grandma Ginny, who I talk about a lot in my life because she was my best friend and my inspiration. She taught me to paint with oils when I was only 5 years old. She is basically, she was me, like, but cooler and more fun than me. Anyway, I had such a connection with her, and hugging her felt so good. She was sort of small but had enormous breasts. And they felt very good to hug, I'll be honest. So anyway, I love Grandma Ginny. Wherever you are, I miss you like crazy. You guys, that's all I've got today. I just wanted to say again, thank you for your patience. I want to be back. I am hoping that I'm going to be back more regularly. If I'm not, I'm just sorry. There was nothing I could do. But thank you for listening. Thank you for being wonderful. Happy summer. Is it summer? It's summer, like if you're in school. Are you out of school now? I think so. It's June 16th. I'm doing my best. You're doing your best. We're all just getting by day by day. And get a vasectomy. Good night.